this, and I kind of buggered up the other one. We went into debt. It's a long story short, but I thought we'd go to war against America again. So just to clarify, I have got cheats on, but I've got Fog of War on. The reason why I can see their units is because of the satellites. So I've got reconnaissance satellites and communication satellites. I also have an army. Yeah, so let's enjoy this. I know this is probably gonna, this could be an interesting one. At the moment, Norway and Russia are having a bit of a conflict. China's invading half of Asia. They've just invaded Laos. So this world is already buggered up because China are invading stuff, as always. So yeah, enjoy. So yeah. I don't know how laggy this is going to be, but it shouldn't be too laggy. Right, let's get some units created. As always, I will keep the chat open. Feel free to talk about it. Feel free to say, you know, oh, look, Rome, you're a bit making a bad decision, or Rome, you're making a good decision. I plan to do this live stream till I beat America, pretty much. So, yeah, feel free to come and play, and well, come and watch and all that. My tactical genius. But, you know, place your bets. Am I going to beat America? These are the questions. What do you reckon my chances are? We're going to go to war in a minute. What do you think my chances are? Just recruiting loads of units at the moment. I might turn the sound up actually. I'm going to turn the sound up on these things. Oh, maybe not the music. There you go. So yeah, I plan to invade America is my plan. I plan to with a good load of British stuff. Transport. This is a tactical game, so it is gonna. If I stay still for long enough, it probably will look like a freeze, but I haven't actually frozen. I'm getting myself me F-35s. Gotta get me bombers. Oh, wait, actually we don't want transport plane jet. We don't want transport plane jet. We do not want transport plane jet. also want, on this island, we want one of these. Well, we want a full one of those. Yeah, that should do it. And then we can get our empire back. Right, submarines. Submarine base will hold the astutes. We don't want many of them. Some of them. Want some of them. Some of them. Want some of them. Some of them. We want a few of them. That's about it. For the Navy. We need a few more missiles if we're actually going to have a chance. You can nuke on here as well. I'll show you how you nuke in a minute. I'll use you guys as missile building plants. I could nuke America if I wanted to. I'm choosing not to, but I could, because they'll nuke me back. But, yeah. We'll get 2 carriers there. Why is nothing being built here? So that's being built there, anything being built there? Yes, that's being built there. Cool. We don't want that for ships. We don't want that for ships. We want that to build them because they have anti-sub capabilities, and we want to start building our parachutists. We want some mobiles. Infantry. There we go. This is going to be my parachute island. I might increase the number of parachute units being constructed there actually by an extra amount. Right. Because of my satellite communications, as you can tell, that's not what they got. If I do this, they got more than that. So you can tell I'm a cheat. Well, and that's over. Ukraine's being invaded. What's China at war with? Malaysia, Papua New Guinea, Sri Lanka, and Uzbekistan. They can't touch Uzbekistan. They'll probably end up going to war with Russia. And I wouldn't be surprised if they start sending troops to Sri Lanka eventually. But they're going to want to take Malaysia out first. Oh, hello, Aquiko Fountain. How are you today, my friend? Oh, it's been out for a while. I used to play the 2020 version. It's actually quite accurate. It's up to date as well, so they've got Ukraine. They did have the Crimea bit. They tell you as well countries that don't exist at the moment. You can make resistances as well. I'm gonna go to war with America in a minute. I plan to absolutely crush them, but I did try to simulate this last time and I failed. But that's only because I didn't cheat. Well, I did cheat, but I didn't cheat as badly. This time I've made it a little bit so we're no longer. If you look closely, we're no longer a democracy. We're now a dictatorship. The population's exploded, and at the moment we're currently rich. We have quite a good military. Quite a more warplanes than we normally have. Oh, bugger! I've also got more aircraft carriers than we have right now. Let's get rid of them. Budget cuts have not affected us yet. Tesco's do not serve horse meat either. I made that law. You can't actually make that law, but you can, like, you know. But it's all going good at the moment. Right, we need to make our bombers. So I think probably the best thing to use, because this is going to be our striking force, because we want this, and we also want this, and this is the F-35. So this also has current models, so these are futuristic. I'm quite advanced at the moment, but we got these. I'm gonna get some bombers. Some of these don't exist yet, some of these units, but you've got like the Type 26. Why haven't I built any Type 26s? That's stupid of me. Normally I build Type 26s. What am I doing? Yeah, it's really good. You got loads of missiles as well. They do have scenarios as well on this. I do like this game. It's one of my favourites. It's also got the current British territories actually. But if you look over here, you got that forbidden Brazilian island. Oh no, it's not forbidden. Maybe not. Oh, never mind. But we got Ascension Islands. We got another Saint Haven. Yeah, it's a really nice game. I do recommend it. The Americans at the moment have discovered battleships. We will not be using battleships. I refuse to go back in time. Although I did watch a video the other day about them about bringing it back just with better weapons. So you never know. Right. How big is the army? 500 units. How big's the navy? 178. 171, 29. We got 29 reserves. Let's build a couple more air bases, because otherwise our air units will be absolutely destroyed. Where's my air bases? What do you reckon then, Batman? What do you reckon's my chances of invading America are? You can make colonies on here as well. You could, in theory, remake the British Empire. I am tempted to do that after we win this war, actually. Well, I know what the biggest threat's going to be at the moment. It is going to be their navy. For the fact that they've got warships around me. I need to block off this area here to stop them from supplying reinforcements, and then I have a chance of him. Once I have done that, I can then threaten Hawaii and then draw their units into a, because the AI is a bit stupid. They'll send all their units in. Let's have a look at And there's Russia. It is Supreme Ruler 2020 Ultimate is the title of it. You can get it on Steam. It's about £20 on Steam. Well, in France are invading Denmark. France are a bit dodgy on this game actually. They do invade quite a few times. But then Germany then has another go, and you know. You can get it on Steam for about 20 quid, no more than about 10 quid. You can get its brother version, which is Supreme Ruler 2020, which is pretty much its brother. You can also get Supreme Ruler World War 2, which obviously limits it to World War 2, Supreme Ruler World War 1, which limits yourself to World War 1. So Supreme Ruler Ultimate is literally every era, it's just in one game, pretty much. And you get loads of current you get really decent, you get a bang for your buck. They brought out a new one, I can't remember what the new one is. I'm in the Discord group, I'll have to find out later. Right, let's start thinking about what to do. I didn't activate this, did I? But obviously I have made a special forces camp with the Marines and the with the air units ready for the invasion. Yes, you can. You get Donald Trump. You got Donald Trump. Like, this is how up to date it is. It's got Donald Trump in it. Oh, Russia have just invaded Kazakhstan. I reckon these two will go to war eventually, China and Russia. In fact, I won't be surprised if they go to war in the next 10 minutes, actually. Yeah. You can do more in this as well. You can make colonies. You can invade and then colonise our country. I would demonstrate with Ireland, but I don't really want to go to war with Ireland right now. Right, how many missiles have I got? Just air units. Okay. Right. Time to begin operation. Let's kick some American buttocks. I'm probably overconfident in myself, but you know, sometimes it's good to be overconfident. Can this one refuel? Yes! This unit's a fuel tanker, that's good. For those who want to know why I'm so excited, it has been a strange and annoying custom to try and get things to be refueled. Right, we've got 40 air units there. Yeah, it does. It's an awesome game, Batman. I love it. I love it. I love this game because it makes you think. And they've updated the tooling on this so it looks even better, and the models and all that. They've done quite a lot of work to it. They've brought out a new game. I can't remember what it's called. Battle Goat Studios. They brought out a new game. Well, I think it's Battle Goat Studios. I can't remember what it's called now. They brought out a new one recently. I want to play that eventually. I will buy it eventually when I've got the time and can be asked to. Russia are pressing a advance on Norway. Are you losing ships? Right. Oh, excuse me. Right, I'm going to send these 30 over here with some of these 19 warships there, I'm going to deploy you guys there. We'll bring you guys over. And I think I might get the carriers involved in this one. I'm going to get the carriers over here with these guys. I'm going to put you guys over here. I would name me ships, but there's too many ships. It's a shame you can't name, well, you can't just have an auto-generate ships or something like that. That'd be really cool. You guys are still making special soldiers. Oh, Azerbaijan's just been invaded by Russia. So Azerbaijan's just been invaded. You know what, I might have to focus on Russia. Although Norway at the moment are putting up some quite big resistance. I don't know how long they can put it up for. They are putting up quite a bit of resistance. I mean, look at that. Russia's got how many units? They've got 2.97 million units at the moment. And we have just over 800,000. So we've got about 1.1 million. France is currently destroying Denmark. Goodbye, Danish. What's at war with anyone else? Nope, Denmark. Oh, they're gonna get destroyed. Just gonna wait for me carriers, and then I'm gonna give them a very important job. Obviously we want to seal off this area. The reason why we want to seal off this area is for a very good reason. The enemy will probably have very good air defences. And then we can do bombardments on them. We'll get them to assemble there. It might be worth invading Jamaica. I wonder if I should invade Jamaica just for the giggles. And Italy are currently having a war with Spain. I don't know who's winning. I think Spain is losing. I think they've lost one of their vital navy. At least I know Gibraltar's safe. Can't do anything if they have no Gibraltar. Let's have a look. Spain. They got ISIS on here as well. Spain has lost 347 units. Quite a few units. They've lost 749 units, so Italy's losing at the moment. But they're really rather stupid. Personally, I would have invaded when their most weakest point, but it's Italy, so what you expect. put these guys. I'm gonna put these guys there. With these guys. So they can block off that canal bit. Denmark been invaded by France. They have been taken by La France. Not gonna lie, if that ever happened, I think the world will be outraged. Russia's currently invading Oslo. Well, Norway, so you know. I think Norway's defences are now falling apart, actually. And we're getting ready to invade America, so you know. All in full swing, you know. I haven't declared war yet. I think as it goes, if I declared war right now, I think I'd be stupid. We're not ready. Some more units down there. Got some fleet forces there. I just need to check. Yeah, I do. Cool. Hey, that guy. Oh. Soviet Republic and Montenegro have been eliminated by Romania. Wow. I know, I do need to stop. No, I do need to change that. But when I ask people, a lot of people are like, no, and then others were like, yeah, but I haven't actually gone to change it to. And I can't be bothered to make anything at the moment, so I'll make it when I can be bothered. And I want people to actually like it. So I'm gonna wait for a while and then I'll sort it out. I can be bothered. It's on my to-do pile. I'm gonna be like Homer Simpson and just be like, I have a to-do pile? We want to get these things sorted quickly. Right. Meet my transportation fleet. We have 4 Amsterdam Ollies. They are significant because they take out submarines. They are my submarine killing force that is also transport capable. They can carry up to 10,000 personnel. These are my amphibious assault units. They're not the Albanian class. They're superior. Well, they're not superior, but they're good enough. Load up these planes so they're ready. like I said, I haven't got a to-do pile yet. I need to sort that out. It is on my to-do list, I do promise you, but not yet. Right, let's get these guys over to the closest British island, which is... I think, yeah, it's that one. How bad is Norway up Creek Alley? No, I don't. Oh, the last of the Russian forces are, well, Russia's being pushed back again. I don't play Roblox at all again anymore, mate. I was on there the other day because I had to quickly look something up, but I wasn't actually playing. I was on there, like, every now and again you probably see me pop on for a minute because I just need to do something quickly with Roblox, but other than that, there's nothing else I'm doing. Hello! Thank you, Mr. Batman. Yes, I remember, Lid. You were in my GTA stream, I remember. Speaking of which, I need to release a old Roblox video soon. I've been saying I need to do it, and I do need to do it. You reminded me, lady. You reminded me. I need to sort that. And then you, Mr. Batman, you reminded me that I need to look after, I need to do, to sort out my trains. There's a couple, well, there's one that's broken down that needs fixing. Mr. Thomas, the one from your nephew, I need to fix him tomorrow. He's have another look at his coupling connections. And James, and you have a look at James as well. I bought him a couple of trains for him to run on my layout. I've got him Thomas the Tank Engine, James, Percy, and Bill. I would get him Ben, but he's too expensive. But I got him Jock the other day, and Jock retails at £400 because they used to do them, but they didn't do them anymore. So I got this Jock for £75. Absolute bargain. Absolute bargain he was. £75 when he retails at 400 quid. Can't beat that. I was skipping very merrily. Like, he's tender driven, so he's old, but it's worth it. Right. I think we're ready to rock and roll in a minute. I think we might be ready to rock and roll. These carriers are in position. I'm surprised these planes haven't buggered off. Normally they bugger off with me. Right, I don't need anything else. Right, we're ready to rock and roll. We are ready to declare war, I think. My only problem now is... So let's go over the world events at the moment. Russia's currently trying to beat Norway in an invasion. France has for some reason invaded Denmark. Don't ask me why. Romania's invaded Serbia and Montenegro, or whatever it's called. Italy's taken on Spain and losing. In Asia we've got China just being China and invading everybody, as what will probably be the case in a couple of years time, because it's China, they could do whatever they want. Although I think China are losing a war against Malaysia actually. And I think that's it. I think. I may be wrong. And then you got us just doing nothing. Like, if we wanted to, we could invade Ireland. Ireland is very weak at the moment. They've only got 54,000. We outnumbered them like 10,000 to 1. I know. All this major warfare is happening, and I'm just stood here, well, you know, meh. But then we are a dictatorship. You must call me Signor Rome, because you know, I'm a dictator. Or you could just call me Rome. No worries, Lily. Thank you very much, my friend. Wow, these things are really fuel efficient. Why can't cars be this fuel efficient? Right, it is time to go to war, I think. As soon as we look at the situation. Where is all this? Oh, Sweden's getting involved in something. Oh no, well maybe not. So my parachute regiment, well my parachute forces roughly manage about, I've got about 60,000 parachute forces ready for action. Navy, don't know. Army, don't know. Air Force, I need to stop building Air Force units now actually, because otherwise it's just going to end in disaster. They're inefficient now anyway, they're only building 3 units. I wanted them to build more, but I think we've got a big enough Air Force. We've got like over 1,000 planes now actually, which is mad. So we just want Navy units, and how big is the... Just got over 700, I think. I might be wrong. I'm gonna do the math. 376 plus 259. It must be about 700. If I'm right. I might be right. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm just calculus. Leave me alone. Japan's just sitting there like, we need to worry about nothing. I want to point out, we have in you can get different leaders for different things. So you got the guy in Xi Jinping in charge of China, President Putin in charge of Russia, and other people. We probably need to send in more warships. We'll send in a few more warships, just so we have enough. Because the problem with America, they build so many units, it's ridiculous. And they have money. That's the problem. They have money. We don't have. Well, we have more money than them, but the problem is they'll likely build so many that we'll lose. Although we do have an Air Force station ready. So we need to target that, that, and that first. And then blockade this bit. This bit's being blockaded here by my naval force here. I think they should do the job. They can then push on once the area is clear. I'm going to get these guys to go over, because we got enough forces. We're going to get these guys to go over here. Because how many warships have we got over here? We got 49. Let's get a bit more over here with these guys. We can then blockade here. They've actually got good Tamino on the map as well. How's ISIS doing? I feel like ISIS didn't get enough credit here. Being rather peaceful for once. This game's inaccurate. Don't know how big their force is actually. It would be quite interesting to see. Who are they at war with? Oh, Saudi Arabia. Oh, they're moving. Where are they moving to? Guarding an oil field. I do apologize, but I have got a cold. Oh. Speaking of war, Hungary are losing to Slovakia. If this war happens, like if we leave the EU, they're all just going to want to invade each other. I can see where Brexit's taking people now. Supreme Ruler 2020 Ultimate, my friend. I am literally waiting for these guys to get over here and then I'm invading. Come on, tell me your chances. What do you think my chances are of invading America? What are my chances? They got 3.9 million and we've probably just got about over 1 million. Come on, place your bets, place your bets. What's my chances? Tell me now, what do you think my chances are? Place a bet on the latest. Do I A, have no chance in hell and will probably get invaded myself? B, have a chance of causing massive discomfort to the Americans? Or C, not complete and utter invasion and establishing the 13 colonies again? Will I get my 13 colonies back? That is the question. Hello, and Karen. Right. Are they there yet? A little bit longer, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just waiting for these guys in there. It's important because otherwise I won't have a large enough force to stop them from breaking out with their naval force here. So it is kind of important. It's all part of the plan, you see. It's all part of my master plan. I am not in London, I am not in Manchester, but I am in the UK. Oh shit, my Manchesters are actually quite low on fuel. I wonder if that will... Oh yeah, they are going to get refilled, cool. Right, we are ready for invasion in a minute. Right. Norway is still giving Russia a strong money for their fight. Still losing though. Hungary is losing quite badly. They are threatening Budapest. No, I've not seen the Queen, but the Queen. I haven't seen the Prime Minister either. I mean, I've seen him on TV, and I've seen them on TV. Does that count? Right. How many more? Still 26. Cool. Still got air units there. Just watching this war right now. Hungary's getting demolished. Damn. Oh, excuse me. Hello. Out of interest, I am still in. Just give me a minute. I'm just looking at something. Cool. Right. Cool. Pardon me. Right. We're good to go. I don't know where everyone is, if I'm honest, mate. I think, yeah, I am streaming quite late, so I'm assuming, well, I'm streaming it quite late, and this isn't the most interesting game. I mean, I'm invading America, but the reason why I'm streaming it so late is because I just got bored again. So, I stream when I'm bored. So, Canada has cut ties with us. Holding our own against their fleet. They are sinking my supply chains. Send some more reinforcements in. Yep, I'm trying to get their colonies back. Too long have us have they had their not being colonised. Seems to be we're losing on this side of the battle. Must get rid of this facility in this area, and then we can start targeting their fuel supplies, because as we all know, America needs oil. Just a random aircraft carrier, as you do. Believe it or not, I do think we are winning. I think. I could be wrong. We have lost our carriers there. Shout out to Blue Brother, by the way. Blue, happy birthday, mate. Hope you're having a good birthday. I don't know if you're probably listening to this stream, but happy birthday. I know how much you go on about, you know, negative and that going about the American War of Independence, you know. So this is us claiming it back, mate. I can confirm at the moment we've lost 51 warships, and that means I've lost 183. So we are winning. We have lost 31,000. We lost 154,000. We are currently winning. I was expecting it, but I wasn't expecting it this quick. And so our trump card. Terminal there. Bulgaria has been invaded. We just lost a large amount of our fleet. Those good strokes. Yeah, Gail, it's because it's not Roblox, mate. This was mainly a Roblox channel, so I don't blame them. But it doesn't matter. I mean, I do this for fun now. I used to, when I was really into my subscriber, like doing this, I used to do it all the time. I mean, you don't do it for the views, you do it for a bit of a laugh. That's all I do it for now, it's just a bit of a laugh. Hello, emergency crashes. But, you know, I could find something eventually again that makes people really funny. I mean, people like the GTA content, when I get that fixed, maybe things will get a bit different, or maybe, you know, they might stay the same, but I don't really care. It's just for a laugh. Now, we have taken Puerto Rico! Yeah, I mean, not gonna lie, I was quite miserable. I was miserable last year. I was a miserable git. Still am, really. I was quite surprised actually when I said I was leaving Roblox that not like loads of people unsubscribed, which surprised me quite a bit. I was expecting to lose loads of subscribers, but if anything, I've gained them. So yeah, obviously there's something there. Well, obviously we haven't got the word yet that I've left, and I ain't coming back. But you know, that's all that matters, I guess. I mean, I've known some of these guys, my subscribers, for years, so. That's what amazes me the most. I didn't actually lose any, I gained some. Wow. And then it stayed still for a bit, lost about 3 or 4. In fact, I don't think it was any more than 4, I was just like, whoa. So it shows how supportive my fan base was. Well, still is, in fact. It just shows how loyal people are. And it's amazing. I have got a few videos I don't think many people have seen. I mean, I've got the old Indian videos that people haven't seen. I mean, they're poor quality, but I do think people would watch them, and there was quite a lot of action-packed stuff in them. I do wonder if I should turn some of those into like nuclears, but I don't know. It would take a lot of work, and it probably wouldn't be fun. There's the pendulum, whether or not it'd be fun. So now I think we just tried to take Puerto Rico again. Plane. Take this. Fred Slickson's stead. I'll pronounce it. Bombs away. Yeah, that's a good point, mate. It should be for fun. I do enjoy it. I don't know, I mean, and I'm really honest, editing is not fun, but then, if I didn't edit, you won't get the content. So, you got to take it with a pinch of salt, really. We're just going to blockade, protect our assets there. I wonder if the Canadians will let me have a free trade deal. Full transit. Okay, maybe not. It's probably because we're at war. Did like Brexit. Yeah, probably. If I didn't start YouTube, I probably still would be. In fact, yeah, I would be. Definitely. That is the biggest one I probably would be, yeah. God, Croatia's been invaded. Who invaded Croatia? Oh, Romania. Romania have invaded Croatia. Romania's becoming a little bit like, well, quite dominating actually. They've isolated Bosnia and Herzegovina. I wonder if I should actually go and get war. Like, Russia still haven't done, like, Russia are invading Norway. Norway is kicking their ass a little bit. They're doing like guerrilla warfare here. But then what they've done is they've gathered up all their artillery and then just shooting them. But they're being attacked from the sea, but it's not doing anything, which I find quite funny actually. Although they are sending in transports now, so that could easily change the situation. Right, we've taken the island. That's good. Have we got much munitions? Persevere. That's funnier. So all these red bits, so because I've invaded Puerto Rico, the Americans think it's very, very important to try and retake it. Obviously I welcome this because they're sending in troop transports. And that means they're sending troops at it. And an aircraft carrier. Quite a lot of troop carriers actually. Like, this must be half their army then. Full play to the Americans, they are trying to, they are, in fairness, it is going to probably work that I am the other end of abandoning the island, but you know, they are going to get slaughtered at the same time. I don't actually know, my warships are alright. Oh, good night, Yale. Gaz warships are doing their job. F-35 is just right in range of it. Probably near an aircraft carrier. The Eurofighter might reach. Let's try these guys. Wow, they're getting absolutely massacred. Yes, I do regain. At the moment, I am winning. In fact, let's have a look at casualty numbers. So I've only lost 50,000. The Americans have lost 415,000 en rising. They've lost a total of 964 units, and they've only killed 134 of me. Quite a lot, yes? I've been busy. And at the moment I'm currently conducting military blockades on their warships. So let's go over what I've done. So I've currently blocked their fleet from doing anything around here. Although they will destroy me if I go anywhere. I am going to launch an assault on that in a minute though. With these guys. We will be going in for a bombardment. I've got them blocked here. I don't know why I've got them blocked stationed there. It's just in case they launch an attack really. I think Canada's just got involved. They've got a nice little blockaded bit here, which is damaged beyond repair. They've won't do anything with that because I'm going to take them. We've captured all their oil fields apart from one, which is about to stay, so that will drain their oil supplies from the sea. I'm going to blow up the ones in their territory. I'm going to take them in a minute and blow them up because, you know, America needs oil. And then potentially start bombing runs on their facilities over here with their air bases. In fact, I might try and see on Guantanamo Bay again. Because that is what needs to be taken. What seems to be happening at the moment, because they're in their territory, is I think Canada's entered in as a proxy war, which will be dealt with very swiftly, I assure you. I'm going to launch an attack on Canada in a minute. I probably will be attacking Canada. Well, at the moment, Australia, they don't care. They're just over there like, WTF, mate. How did you manage to get stuck in their airbase? I do not understand this. Not City American, British. Right. You guys need to take Guantanamo Bay. I mean, NATO would just, it would be a mess. There would be no NATO. Let's have a look at the casualty. Oh, they've sent me a diplomatic offer. Oh. Canada just did it for the money. So I like this. Canada's obviously given them a full treaty access or something like that. But you know, why? Because then they'll swear loyalty to me, and plus it's where the Americans have an air tacticality if I don't destroy it. And plus I can just shoot them all when I'm there as well. You know, it all makes sense. How many have died now? So we've only lost 146, which is 51,000. The Americans have lost a total of 1 million. Well, 500,000. So quite big numbers. I think if I lost 500,000 of my army, I think I'd probably think about surrendering. Or at least, you know, signing some kind of pact saying let's just be friends. Oh, here comes the air units. Withdraw. Doing it what I wanted to do. Yep. We're slowly dwindling down their puny airfield. Although we are losing massive amounts of soldiers in the process. Look at that, it's just bullshit. Yep, they just lost that, that just got shot down. Oh, here comes the Air Force. Oh. We'll try that again. Here comes the Air Force. Do I use op? What do you mean? What's an op? The American morale, they must be quite annoying. No, they're not annoying at all. Well, China have just invaded my... Oh no, I use bloody I can't even remember what it's called now. It's some kind of splitting service stream thing, or Splitter or something. I can't remember what it's called. China has just invaded Myanmar, whatever it's called. And they're still focusing a lot of their power on Malaysia, but they are losing still. I don't know about Singapore. Oh no, they're not really Singapore. In fact, it looks like they've made a pact with Singapore. Iran, I think they're being peaceful for once actually. In fact, they seem to have a very limited army. They've only, they've got 61,000 active staff, but they don't seem to be doing anything. They seem to be behaving themselves unlike the rest of the world, which is a miracle if you ask me. But you never know, they could be building a nuke. Right. Time to launch an assault. Yeah, I know explosive, but then again, it is the middle of the night, mate, you know. And it's not Roblox related. I don't really care. But never mind. There's always other streams. Well, the Americans are trying to break through the blockade. Let's get that place loaded up with troops. You can, but the problem, let's think about it now. Me nuking America, is that a good idea? Because because they do more damage to me than, you know, they'd kill us more. I think we're all from the UK, mate. I'm not gonna lie, I think a lot of us are from the UK. I think half my channel's from the UK. I think half my subscribers might be. If not, majority of them. I mean, I know a few are from America. The reason why they haven't nuked us is because they would get very heavily penalised by the rest of the world. And it lowers your morale. If you set on high, I've set on high. I can nuke them if I want to, but I have no nukes. Budget cuts. I'm going to send my army in to Puerto Rico, so it is ready to invade Americanos. No, there isn't. In fact, I think there's less than 100. I think there's quite the majority of them are English. Well, Scottish, English, Welsh, Irish. There's barely any. It's not even worth, like, I wouldn't declare it if I was American, because you will just be abused quite a bit. Although you do have your laughs. You do get your laughs. Yeah, and Turks UK was shit. Still is. From what I understand of it anyway. Because they don't know how it's run. Well, they don't even know how they don't even know how it's run, let's be honest. They don't know how the UK's run. They're pretty much like, if it's a police officer, they gotta have a gun. Yeah, I saw it a little bit. I did go there a little bit as well. I'm sure there's a couple of videos of me going there. And that's the one time I can say I wore a uniform. That I'm not going to say what I wore, but I wore a uniform. And it was, I don't regret it at all. Because Paddy was with me, and we all know what Paddy's like. Paddy's a good laugh. Right. I think we can start thinking about launching an invasion of Hawaii. We can think about launching an invasion of Hawaii. Pardon me. Because what that will do, it will draw a lot. I suspect there is about 1 million troops around here. In this area, there's probably about 1 million troops. So what we'll do is, what we'll see is, we'll just see them all, send them all in at all islands, and then yeah. Yes, I do remember. Like, yeah, I do remember that one, because that was the one I did with Paddy. I think. I reviewed quite a few Londons. Some I stopped them. They were quite popular. I remember I did one with a South Wales group, and they got all annoyed over something quite funny, actually. It was quite funny. What was it about? Oh yeah, because they were like, you recorded us. Yeah, that was 2018 when I had my eye surgery, and I released it, and then it was just like, bugger off, I don't care, was my response. Pretty much that was my response, like, I don't care. And then you made a video, and you got all funny because I changed it to a 1v1, and because I changed it to it probably wasn't the best move to do, in fairness to it to me, and because I changed it to a 1v1, you got all high and mighty about it, and I'm like, so I was like, right. I should have took a photo of my face and said, you see this face? You see this face? Does it look like it cares at the moment? I'm about to have surgery, and you're moaning about something pathetic. It was funny. Don't get me wrong, I took the mic. I made a video. I got rid of it out of good faith. Well, I didn't get rid of it. I put it on private, and did it shut down, did it? Yeah, it was an old South Wales group. Well, it was pretty rubbish. And I'm gonna have to find the guy's name. And because he was, I made a response out of it. And when he started commenting about this stuff, saying, "Oh, this is good. You're being childish, go get a job." And he goes, go get a job. I was like, and I went, I already have a job. I work in the childcare sector. I already have a job. It's probably, you know, I remember the official South Wales group. They changed quite a few owners. I think the first owner decided just to give up. The second owner did something inappropriate. I think it was quite controversial. I remember them being a bit. I think he scammed them, and the third one was paedophile, if I'm right. I think something to do with paedophilia. They closed down, and then they rejoined. It is, isn't it? I mean, I don't mind doing this. I don't mind doing like, you know, these South Wales. I don't mind doing that. The only problem is people who have educational needs. They get abused quite a lot, and obviously my dyslexia, I'm not going to win Trump marks with my spelling. Yeah, I'm not. That's why I just stayed with London, because they had quite a bit. They wouldn't treat them like shit. They'd have a bit of a laugh. They'd say, "Oh, this and this and this," and then, you know, they'd have a good laugh with you. I can see why a lot of people who had an educational need wouldn't say they had an educational need, because they just feel, "Oh, we're just making a mick taken out of us." And they would, they just get the mick taken out of them. I've seen quite a few people who get taken out. I joined up with Raptors in this American group. It was an American colony group. Just for a laugh, me and him. He eventually went to like general or something, and I got stuck as private. Or was it corporal? Corporal or private? And we had to do the Guard of Honor thing. And spelt something wrong or something in his voice chat. He goes, "Are you retarded?" I couldn't, I couldn't really say anything because I was muted. I was a bit like, I would tell you to shut the f*** up right now, but I have no choice. I have to let you insult me, you bastard. Let's take you. Hello, Batman. Batman, would you like to see how many people have died right now? So I've only lost 60,000 soldiers. The Americans have lost over 6,901 soldiers. But they have still got quite a big army. We are absolutely dominating the Americans. We are winning this war. And now I shall attempt to invade Hawaii. Without any at all naval support. Which is probably a bad move on my part. In fact, I will just send in some naval support. I do have a Discord. I just don't invite anyone to it anymore. Like, you just got to figure out how to do it yourselves, pretty much. Although a lot of people, I'm not gonna lie, the Discord is dead. My the original Discord I got is dead. I don't speak in it that often. It's rare that I speak in it. It's just dead. And I could try to restart it, but I can't be bothered. Dude, you are though. There is a few people who have asked for it from that game. It's just like, I can't be bothered. If I could be bothered, I'd be bothered, but I can't be bothered. We might be able to get through transit here. The Canadians might be backstabbing the Americans. This little dot here is very significant. It is us invading Canada, invading Hawaii. When I left, I got knighted. So I was a knight of the realm because of my entertainment I gave them. But before that, I got up to lieutenant in the Navy, and I got a commission, and then I got up to commander in the Met. So I did quite well for myself. I mean, how many people can say, you know, they've got a knighthood? I was Sir Rome. When I left, when I actually said, you know, I'm out of it. Oh, they're not going to make it in time. What fuel have they got? Go for it, boys. Go for it. Come on, you've got the whole parachute regiment in there. Go for it. And you're really expensive to build. It doesn't matter if I lose the planes. I do need the troops. Yeah, in a way that kind of worked out actually, because that's how I got around my dyslexia. I would tell what to say on my behalf. So I would patrol with something. I'd patrol with something like raptors or something, and he'd just do all the talking for me, so I didn't have to worry about it, and it was fun. Oh, I'm gonna lose my parachute, guys. Come on, you bastards! I'm gonna lose them. They're gonna die. Unless... I've got an idea. It's risky, but it's an idea. They're gonna have to do a bit of combat. El Salvador was going to be on my list eventually anyway. And there's more than enough troops to invade it. Go for it, boys, go for it. Oh yeah, I avoided politics for a reason, mate. I was in politics in India for a bit, and one time I looked at, I was a speaker, I got to speaker in this India group, and don't get me wrong, it was quite interesting. I had quite a few mates at this point who helped me, and in fairness, I knew I was rubbish, but he was helping me, they were helping me, they were doing their absolute best to help me, and I was speaking in the house at one point, in this Indian house. I know, like, top officials and all that. And, because I got to be Indian Prime Minister at one point. I was the Prime Minister of India. And, while I was doing it, these people started saying, he shouldn't be doing, he's can't spell it, apparently. I didn't really know it, I was more focused on what I was saying. And, in the end, really happy, like they got in trouble, but you know, I was still taking the mick out of it, still made to feel like a child. But my friends did help me. It doesn't bother me now that I think about it. I've just lost my bow 4-7s. Come on boys, hold on to it. Yes! We got it. Now, how many people can say they've invaded the capital city with an army of less than how many soldiers do we have? We only had 82,000, 82 units, so that's what? Not as many. Yeah, I wish you could as well. There was something about Grammarly. People were like, get Grammarly. I was like, well, I'm not going to learn anything about Grammarly. Nothing's going to be fixed. Grammarly or something, I can't remember what it's called. It's like, I'm not, like, I haven't got time to go check in my grammar and then do typing. It's not happening. Oh, thanks. Oh good, we destroyed that naval base that we needed to destroy. I'll tell you what, you knew Canada could be dirty little buggers. Do you know what they've just done? They pretty much just signed a deal to have a proxy war in their country. So they've literally just signed a treaty with me where my troops can now enter their territory and attack the American units. Is that or is that not the best agreement ever? Stupid on their part because they're not going to be fighting in their country, but isn't that just the best agreement ever? And we are going to use it as a landing base now. They'll be weak. I think that's the case. Yes, they have. Good. They'll be punished afterwards. I'm not punishing Canada after we go to invade them. Right. Get as many troops on board as possible. Use this to our advantage. I told you, I am a general. I have a military brain. It's alright. They all have doggy days. This cider orange is really weird. It tastes a bit like strawberries, but it's meant to be Somerset cider. Weird. It tastes like strawberry medicine. It's quite nice in the way it tastes, but it's going to be like, it's probably because I haven't put it in the fridge, but it tastes really good when it's not refrigerated. Oh, blimey. It's nearly midnight. Well, I'll be bugging you. They've destroyed 30. What is the total damage at the moment for them? So I've only lost 69,000. It's probably going to go up in a minute because I'm actually committing troops to this. Pardon me, conflict in a minute. The Americans have lost 741,556 units. And they've only killed 222 of my units. I think if America lost that many in real life, they would be they would be surrendering by now. All nuking the target. Probably nuking. Like, you would be nuking it if you were America right now. You'd be annoyed that you've lost that many troops. What I find even more funny though is Canada have literally agreed for a proxy war to occur in their country. Still makes me laugh. Canada have agreed to have a proxy in their country. Right. Who does not find that funny? That is quite funny. Right, I think if they agreed to that in real life, they'd probably have their country executed by now. This is how we're going to launch the invasion plan of Hawaii. I will divide them up into units. The units will be quite spread out, but the point of the matter is we need to take every single island without dying. With naval support most probably. So, plan of action, don't die. Alaska, I'll sort Alaska out in a minute, because once I take the Hawaiian Islands, I can take Alaska. Right. Oh. Withdraw, withdraw, we're taking fire, we're taking fire. In fact, I might let's see if I can liberate Alaska just for shits and giggles. Bombs away. So the naval base we are attacking here is, doesn't say, but it needs to be destroyed because they've nearly completed their maintenance. Oops, we're bombing the sea right now. There we go. Don't really want to bomb the sea, we want to bomb the base. Start building these again. We lost the Boeing unit. Bastards. Canada just given me uranium. Don't know. I think the other one might be me because I am watching this on my phone so I can talk to people. So it might be me, I think. Hello, me. Or it could just be a very silent person. I don't stream every day. I am going to stream tomorrow though. Well, technically today now, I guess. If we're going to get all technical. I've got the patience to stream every single day. Not anymore, anyway. Shows I'm getting old, isn't it? I'm 20, no idea, like, whenever I feel like probably about 7. This depends if the nephew's around. If the nephew's around, obviously I want to spend time with him, then it's going to probably be about 8 o'clock. But it just depends if the nephew comes around. If the nephew comes around, it'll probably be about 8 o'clock. If the nephew doesn't come around, then it could be 7 o'clock. Because he's only 2. So he won't be staying that long. It just depends, because he comes around on a Saturday. Comes around for a little bit. He's the one who's getting the Roblox account when he's old enough. I'm going to show him how to do Roblox in style. And how to misspell many, many words. It's quite funny actually, because he has to call his he calls my mum Nanny. I said, and my mum doesn't want to be called Grandma, so I'm going to slowly start teaching him as well to say, it's not Nanny, it's Grandma. Because she's worried that makes it sound wrong. So yeah, I'm going to slowly teach him the ways of how to be evil. I tried to drink my whiskey the other day actually, thinking about it. Literally, it was like the bottle was on. Literally, it's Christmas Day. Obviously, I received whiskey for Christmas. And the little bugger decides, I'm going to try and drink some whiskey. So he grabs my bottle. Obviously, it had the lid on. Well, I hadn't even opened it. And he just started trying to lift the bottle up so it looked like he was drinking whiskey. Just like, hey, this guy's Dan's jeans, ain't he? Yeah, well, about 400 quid from YouTube over my entire time I was doing it. About 400 quid. Not ashamed. It's quite useful money to have at the time. Oh, my units have landed. Victories in the British government and that, you know, tally-ho. Yeah, we've won. We've won the Battle for Hawaii again. Let's look at the current damage. America has lost that many units, 1,897 soldiers. They've only killed 251 of mine. They have lost over 770,000. I have only lost 82,000. Significantly less than them. Significantly so. Just the other is it takes time to get to its destination. Bugger. The one thing the Americans are good at. Hate air power. Getting over 10 normally, but that was without the mods. I think it was about 15 with the mods. So I don't know. It's an unknown number. Guys, this. Here we go. Here's the Armageddon units coming. They're sending in their highly, their big ones. There's gonna probably be about 24,000 soldiers coming our way, yeah? Maybe more. Why does Canada keep giving me uranium? Oh, I'm not actually getting anything out of this. Let's get something out of it. Let's be productive with what we got. It's slowly getting there. Phone's probably going to run out of power in a minute. Yep, just 4% left. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how I do that in a minute. I'm not going to stop the live stream. I might have to just check in every now and again. In fact, that's what I'll do. I'll just explosive. I won't believe you, mate. I'm just going to have to set something up. So, bear with, because I can't exactly go without the phone charge. I've got time there. There we go. Yeah, no worries, mate. Right, let's get these guys. Let's do a suicide mission and get these guys loaded in. there's 4 people now. It's funny, that. I'm surprised 4 people are still watching. I'm surprised there's even interest for people in the world. I guess it is America being invaded. That's good. The fleet is arrived, but the army is arriving. That is good news. It means the war will soon be over. Do it. Malaysia has been invaded by China. Okay, for that, this is what's going to be too heavy. Maybe that's just going to be massive. Okay, so the China have taken Malaysia. The Chinese have destroyed Malaysia. That's the first time they've done it with me, actually. Yeah, I'm just going to stream to it and report. Yeah, it's already dead. See you, Explosive. I'll see you around, mate. Yeah, see you around, mate. Can't do anything until my army arrives. At the moment, I'm waiting for my army. Oh, we did take the other island. Cool. Right, you chaps need to stay entrenched together. The good news is we can afford to fix you. That is the good news. Again, it just sends me raining. It's still not surrendering. Although civil unrest will probably break out eventually. Ah, there is my army. There is my army. Nice to have some proper Boeing 747s, but I haven't, unfortunately. Two, I can round up two. Any others? I am quite confident with my chances of its success. Obviously we are drawing the enemy away. We have a large force here. There must be about... You probably think there's about 1 million soldiers there. There isn't. There's actually only about 140,000 here. Something like that. It's not ridiculous. Certainly not what you would expect. We're nearly ready. Oh, there's 132,000. My mistake. Alright, let's do this. My specially trained air service parachute regiment will not surrender. There we go. British forces have landed and we are engaging American forces. Special job, guys. escape here. shooting? Oh, okay. Just gonna absolutely decimate the airfields in the boat with them. Taking a hit. We just lost some things. end the video here. We'll play the rest of this later. Right, good night all. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I shall see you around.